Good morning, GMS. I'm Mary.
And I'm Addie.
Let's get started with the news.
Thanksgiving break is coming up in a few weeks. Remember, this is the time to start checking your grades and ensuring that they're where you want them to be before it's too late.
GMS 8th grade is going to the IRT next Tuesday. Remember to have some theater etiquette. Don't talk during the program, silence your phones, and don't use the bathroom in the middle of the show. For some reason, middle schoolers have a tendency to use the restroom at the worst time, so just hold it until intermission.
Our Veterans Day program is this Friday. Feel free to invite any of your veteran or serving family members. Students, remember to be respectful during the program.
Our very own 6th grade robotics team, Green Extreme, is going off to Center Grove Middle School this weekend for competition. Let's wish them good luck.
Greenwood High School will be having winter guard auditions today, tomorrow November 7th, and Wednesday November 8th. Auditions are open to boys and girls, and no experience is necessary. Auditions are from 4 to 6:30 p.m. at the high school activity complex. Wear athletic shoes and clothing. Any questions, email gwirishguard@gmail.com. And now it's time to head over to the band room.
This week, we are featuring Mr. Zielsdorf, the middle school band director. Notice the pictures. Take it away, Sophie.
Good morning, GMS. I'm Sophie, and here with our teacher of the week, a GMS band director, Mr. Zielsdorf. How are you doing today, Mr. Z?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having me on.
Would you like to start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I grew up in Kenosha, Wisconsin, lived there my whole life. I moved to Indiana a couple of years ago, and this is my first year as the full-time band director at GMS.
A few weekends ago was the state marching band competition. How'd that go?
That went really well. We got state runner-up in our class, so we got second place, which was an awesome achievement for that group. We have a ton of middle schoolers in that ensemble. I think we had 33 eighth graders in that group, so it was an awesome experience for them, and overall a great ending to our season.
That's great. You were also busy. Last week was the first big middle school band concert. Would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, that was another great performance by all the band students here in Greenwood schools. It's awesome to see the middle schoolers start from 6th grade, and then you get to see them as 12th graders at the end and get to see the progression from beginning first notes to the end, and so that was another great concert for us to perform.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to write some music for the groups that I teach. I also like to travel. I normally try and pick one place every summer to go travel to that's new.
Cool. Why did you decide to teach band?
I think like a lot of the other teachers in this school, I had some pretty influential teachers growing up, and for me it was always my band directors who inspired me to love music and want to teach as an adult.
Cool. Thank you for coming to our show. Oh, Mr. Z, have a great week. Now back to the studio.
Hello, welcome to Trending and Entertainment News.
Where we share weird stories and all things entertainment. I'm Austin.
And I'm Nolan. Let's get started. The British car brand McLaren has made a car from a video game, Gran Turismo. The car is built like an F1 car. It has one seat molded to fit the driver's body. The car has a built-in protection system and a carbon fiber steering wheel.
The McLaren Solus GT has a 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds and a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. The engine puts out an impressive 830 horsepower and is priced at a shocking $4 million.
In entertainment news this week, here are upcoming video game releases this week. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 will be released for the PlayStation, the Xbox, Switch, and even PC on November 7th. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 will be released on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on November 10th.
Finally, in movie releases, we have The Marvels releasing this Friday on November 10th. This story is about an unlikely trio teaming up to save the universe.
That's all for Top Trending. Let's go over to Ben, the weatherman, with a special performance.
Hello there, my name is Benjamin. Some people may know me as the weatherman, but can your weatherman do this?
morning, GMS. Let's look at this week's home events for the week of November 6th.
On Tuesday, November 7th, 2023, 8th grade boys basketball versus John Wooden Middle School, starting at 5:30 p.m.
That's all for sports. Now let's check out a Common Sense Media safety video about who you are talking to online.
There are a lot of people out there who aren't who they say they are, in small ways and big ways.
I think it is totally fine for someone to become friends with someone online, but you have to be very, very careful.
You know, they're thinking over their text and their pictures could be fake.
On social media, you can talk to people, but like you can't really get your emotion across.
Talking to strangers online, it's 50-50.
Some of the benefits of online relationships, it's definitely easier to interact and talk to people because you're thinking about what you're saying and you just are more comfortable.
Right, so some of the greatest parts about having a friendship with someone online is that they're easily accessible. You can just text them, be like, hey, what's up? You can have that sort of immediate connection all the time.
If you are in a smaller community, becoming friends with someone online allows you to become friends with someone who has a similar interests as you, and you can have a really good friendship with someone.
I really do enjoy playing video games. Connecting with other people, whether they're strangers or if I'm playing with my friends and talking to them and, you know, doing something together. I think that that's really fun, that we can all enjoy the same thing.
You don't feel like you actually have to deal with this person. So if they don't like what you're saying, they can leave. And if you don't like what they're saying, you can leave.
Sometimes having conversations can just be they can make you sort of anxious. When you're online, you're behind the screen. It'll make it easier for them to say things that they want to say, that they might not say in real life.
There is a very significant difference between a real friendship and an online friendship. That's not to say that your online friendships aren't real, it's just that they're different.
There's something called IBF, so Internet Best Friends, and basically they text and they become best friends, but they haven't met them in real life.
I felt a lot of genuine trust between the people that I talked to online because they were really close friends of my close friends. It's just, I think trust is the main thing.
So I have become friends with people who are friends of friends or I know through other people. I'll add them on, Instagram or Snapchat, whatever it is I'm using. And maybe I'll just say hi or just start a conversation.
There's things that you can tell people online that you can't tell people in real life. At the same time, you have to know how to be safe, right?
I would say I'm more comfortable talking face to face because like on social media, you can talk to people, but like it's hard to like communicate like a sense of realness and like emotions.
If the person is a total stranger to you, they may have an alternative motive trying to get other information out of you.
They might be pretending to be somebody that they're not. They might be using you for something.
Like, please don't tell people online your full name or where you live.
You don't actually know who they really are, and you need to be sure that they're okay.
I think a lot of people assume that because you have a friend online and they're kind of not always in your day-to-day and you can choose and edit what you say to them, that it's always going to be good, but it's still a relationship. It's still two people, and you're giving them a lot of information about yourself.
Hello there, my name is Benjamin. I hope you guys liked the section of the piano. Anyways, so Monday it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 71 and a low of 43. Tuesday it'll be partly cloudy again with a high of 69 and a low of 54. Wednesday it'll be more rainy, a high of 76, a low of 56. Chance of rain is getting a bit up. Thursday it'll be a high of around 66 and a low of 46. Chance of rain is still getting a little bit higher. Friday, it is going to be partly cloudy again. High is 58. It's going to be a lot more colder. It's going to be a low of 40s. And that's all for winter. That's all for weather. Let's go to our special winter guard announcement.